Alright people, Awesome 4K here is back with another video for you all today. And it looks like I got tagged here by MarkBoy316. And his tag is for favorite movie franchises that you have watched or that are in your collection. Thank you for the tag, Mark Boy. That's pretty cool. I like tag videos. I love being part of those. And, you know, it's cool to have that within the YWC here on YouTube. And he did say to, you know, tag somebody. So I guess if I'm going to tag somebody, I'm going to tag Nick Kurtz. I haven't seen him do a video in a while, which is cool. But if you're watching this, Nick, I would like for you to do this tag challenge here. And I think that's it. I'm only going to take Nick Kurtz if he wants to do it. If he passes on it, then I'll go with Wrestling Rampage, I guess, if those guys want to do it. But yeah, I'm tagging Nick Kurtz, and then Nick Kurtz, he can either tag Wrestling Rampage if he does it, or the DVD Freak. It's up to him. But anyways, yeah, this is my response video, and let's get into it. I got quite a few, actually, movies that I loved as far as franchises go. But I'm not going to go over all of them. But we'll go over, you know, quite a few. First up here, we got the Alien films. Now, this is the anthology Blu-ray set. It's got pretty much all the movies, pretty much. And also, you know, Alien Covenant and Prometheus. Great movies. I love the Alien franchise. They do pretty good films, except for like the Alien versus Predator movies. Those were pretty. They're decent, but they were like nowhere near as good as, say, like Prometheus or Alien Covenant or the Alien and Aliens. But those were decent. So first up is the Alien films. Next up here we got the Rambo movies. Now, Stallone has just did a, you know, not too long ago, Rambo 5, which is kick-ass. This is my favorite actor of all time. And it's just kick-ass that this dude can still kick around at the age he's at. He's like in his 70s, 72, something like that. And he's still doing action movies like he's in his 30s or some shit. The dude's got a hell of a drive, and I respect that. So, so what we got here is we got the fourth Rambo film. This is the extended cut. Here's the fourth Rambo film, just the original theatrical version. And here's the box set of First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3. Now, the only one that I seen at the theaters was Rambo 3 when I was a kid, dude. I was like 8 years old when I seen Rambo 3 at the theaters. So it was pretty cool seeing that. And I loved the fucking stick fight scene at the beginning of the film. I thought that was badass. So, yes, Stallone's the man. Oh, and honorable mention, I'm going to go ahead and mention, I'm not going to show them, but the Rocky films, obviously, that's part of my favorite franchises as well. Rockies, the Creeds. But, yep, those are the Rambo films. Next up here we got the Terminator movies. Obviously the Terminator films, especially like the first two, are get this box set up right there. Alright, here we go. Okay. This one is a classic by James Cameron. Love Terminator. Great film. Classic. The second one, also a classic. I seen this one at the theaters, I think, twice when I was like, I don't know, 11, 12, 13, something like that. Great film. Still holds up to this day very well, and it's a classic. And we got some others here. We got Salvation, which I've also seen at the theaters, the director's cut. And we got Genesis here, which is decent. And I have the third one, but I think I only have it on DVD. I need to pick that one up on Blu-ray, Part 3. So yeah, Terminator franchise is a classic. And we're getting a new Terminator film this year, people. What do you think of that? It looks pretty decent, so I'm all for it. Next up here, we got the Star Wars franchise here. I love the original films. They're classic. I got this box set years ago. Great films. The theoretical versions are the best, I think, of the originals. Better than the special editions, hands down. So, that's a great franchise. And my last franchise here that we got here is the Expendables movies. Hell yeah, we got the Expendables, which I did see at the theaters. Great film. This was actually one of the last films that I've seen at the theaters. It was this one, and I think the very last one I seen at the theaters was like Resident Evil 4, I think, which came out like a few months after Expendables. But yeah, great action film. Stallone brought in all these cool, kick-ass action actors from back in the day in one kick-ass movie. So there's the Blu-ray there. There's the extended director's cut of the original. And, of course, we got Expendables 2 here. Classic. We got Van Damme up in this bitch. We got Chuck Norris in this one, too. Good casting. Great film. And then we got Expendables 3, which was also pretty good, but not as good as the first two. And, you know, I like, you know, he had it in Harrison Ford and Mel Gibson, and you got Ronda Rousey, which is really cool. Yeah, great franchise. I'm pretty sure he's going to do at least one more Expendables movie, of course. You know, I'm sure he's got it in him. And we're due for one, because the last one that came out was like 2014 or something like that. So, yeah, there you have it. We have those are my favorite franchises. We got the Rambo films, the Alien films, the Star Wars movies, the Terminator films, and the Expendables. And, you know, obviously, like I was saying, the honorable mentions. Obviously, the Rocky films is another one of my favorite franchises, and whatnot. But yeah, that's my video. Nick Kurtz, you've been tagged. If you want to do it, it's up to you. If not, then I'm going to send the tag over to Wrestling Rampage. Alright, well, that's it for this video. Thanks again, Mark Boy, for the tag. Very cool. And I'm out of here. Peace.